Is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Racing Thrifts. We're here at the Barnyard Flea Market in Dallas, North Carolina, where there was one NASCAR vendor set up, or at least one guy that had NASCAR stuff. Very weird to come into North Carolina in a flea market and only see one guy with any kind of racing stuff. Definitely different than the last time I was here. So this guy wanted $5 each for a 164. Almost picked up that Eddie Moise 5-pack, but ultimately passed on it. Wasn't really worth it. So, and here we are in Gaston Pickers in Gastonia, North Carolina, and look at that Denny Hamlin nose. I don't know how much they wanted for it, but it was pretty neat to see it just randomly outside. So we start off with this case of models, passed on those, and then all of these boxes of 124s go to the 124s in the case here. However, they wanted $30 to $40 per 124. I was like, man, I mean, you think you know what you have, but you really don't. These are maybe $15, $20 each. Had a few different drivers other than Earnhardt. There's a Sadler, a Hamlin, a Musgrave, a Marlin, but overall, pretty overpriced. And there's a J.J. Yaley nose on the wall. They also had Ryan Newman COT and Bobby Labonte's 2005 nose. There's a mouse pad with Coca-Cola Racing family in it. And some Racing Champion stuff from the early 90s. And this is closed because somebody went outside of a door with no stairs in it, fell off and hurt themselves, so they had to close the entire area down until they put steps up. There's a Lucy bin of 164s and a Marlin. This one raced in Las Vegas 2004. Lucky Charms car. Get it? Haha. Do you get it? That was $5 because it was in a package. Overall, nothing special. So off to the next place, we have a Dale Jr. 2004 hauler for $40. Way overpriced on that. Here's a Casey Kane lunchbox. And turning around, we got some plush cars, as well as a Jeff Gordon hauler and a Dale Senior clock. Off to another area with some action figures in it. Also had some 124s randomly sitting around, but this one was action, the only one there. And I know you're looking at these 164s and thinking, man, I would grab a lot of them. But until you see the price of it, there's 15. They wanted 10 for that Richard Petty Racing Champions. Yikes. But they weren't all bad price. There's a Dick Trickle for $2 down here. Almost picked that up, but man, 1998 stuff, this was $6, which was a shame. It is on the 2000 body, but had 1998 decals. There's some more Revels. But passed on all them. They were all pretty overpriced. Now here's another pile of 164s, but wait till you see the price on it. $20 for this Ricky Rudd. Then they must have made $150,000 of them. $10 for a $2 Dave Blaney car. There's a wood model of a Ford Thunderbird. And some cards as well. But don't have any interest in those. And then down the hall, I didn't want to re-record this, so here's a bunch of Dale Jr. cars. These were all about $25, so they were more reasonably priced than the other ones. Some of them had boxes, some of them didn't. Nice selection through Junior's career. Here's some big Ertl toys. $50 for a Darrell Waltrip, $30 for Mark, and $30 for Bobby Allison's Gatorade. So you're seeing this price and you're thinking, dang, that's not bad. Till you see that they're just Quartzo 143rd scale cars. Man, Quartzos didn't, these were $15, but Quartzos didn't put clear coat on it, so the decals chipped off easily. They were meant to stay in the case. Speaking of cases, there's a 144th scale car. Some Dollar Lucy's down there. And then even lower is an exclusive from a toy club, $10. Not too bad. Didn't have a use for it, though. Here's a $5 and a $2 bin, a Jeff Gordon rookie car. Pretty neat. I think this was $5. I might have been wrong. This other bin was $2 here. There's nothing special in the first one, but this one had a nice Jerry Nadeau car in it. Almost picked it up, $2. Ultimately passed on it. I don't really have a use for that one. And a Mark Martin Hot Wheels car. So off to a former Bilo turned to a Goodwill. This is newer. When the Bilo closed, it just moved in there. Had some Chevy polo shirts, all 2XL. Marcus Ambrose Motorsport late model shirt. Passed on that. I wish there was something on the back, though. And then finally, Jason White crew shirt. This is when he drove the Gunbroker truck. It has 23 on the back. So yeah, that'll do it for today's episode of Racing Thrifts. I'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for watching.